Good morning, everybody, on this Friday morning. 3 days till the transfer window opens, so not long to go now. If you do like what you see, please do smash that like. It really does help the channel up the search, so please do smash that like, and it means new viewers find it more easily. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and smash the subscribe button. Free to do so, helps the channel grow. I'm now 10 subscribers away from 1100. And also, if you want to keep up notified when there's any live shows, pre-records, or upcoming shows, then click on the bell notification as well. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking the join button. And also, if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat by clicking the $sign, and all money is reinvested back into the channel. Right. Okay, then. So let's get into the show. So yes, Monday we got a hard game against Liverpool. We know that. But more importantly, on Monday, the transfer window opens and it's open for business. And it's going to be, I think we have to have a busy month here at Newcastle United because we desperately do need some players through that door. One being a defensive midfielder. Now, we know things are getting close and close and close, and we feel it's getting closer now. And it's looking like the first one through the door could possibly be Calvin Phillips. £7.5 million loan fee being mooted. Do you know what? That's not bad for a defensive midfielder. I know some people have a split opinions on, is he the right man to come to Newcastle and things like that. Look, where are we going to get an international defensive midfielder for £7.5 million? And it's one of them. If he comes on loan and it doesn't work out, then that's fine. We don't take him. But if it's one of them, he comes in and you think, wow, he's a different player altogether and he's absolutely fantastic, then yeah, it's a no-brainer. So look, I think it's a good move. I'll back the lad. Remember, this lad can play the pressing game as well, because when he was at Leeds, when Marcelo Bielsa was manager, he plays the pressing game, so he can play that game no problem. So it's not like it will be new to him. Maybe at Man City it just hasn't worked out for him. Maybe it just hasn't been the right fit for him, you know. And he might come to us and all of a sudden hit the ground running, and you think, wow, you know. So let's give the guy a chance and see what he can do for us. But at the moment, that seems to be the one it's got the most legs at the moment, and it's gaining speed via the day. Now, another transfer that seems to be gathering some momentum now is this one, and that's David De Gea. Now, the other day we heard Shearer come out and slate Dubravka, well, not literally slate Dubravka, but called Dubravka out, and said he's not good enough. And he said we should go and get De Gea because he's on a free transfer. Absolutely spot on, Shearer. He is on a free transfer. And look, I know people keep saying, but his wages, right. Let's get one thing clear. He hasn't played since the end of last season. He hasn't had a club. And look, at the end of the day, his wage demands might not be as much as we're all thinking. He might even take a wage cut, because at the end of the day, if he wants to get back and play football, he might take a wage cut. Who knows? He can't be too picky now, can he? But I would say we need to definitely get in there ahead of anybody else, because somebody else could sneak in there ahead of us, and we don't want that to happen. So look, even if you've got to pay £6 million in wages till the end of the season, it's still a no-brainer for me. David De Gea would be absolutely fantastic signing, I think. And look, we need an upgrade on the goalkeeping department. As we say, Dubravka, he's been all right of late. But against Forest, he wasn't really up to it, I don't think. Yes, he made some saves, but he also made some errors as well. And look, he hesitates too much when he's coming out. He decides whether he's coming out, and then he tries to go back, then he gets caught in no man's land. We need to keep a who's decisive, not one who's indecisive like Dubravka. But he's all right as a backup. But yeah, definitely, if that's the case, let's go and get De Gea. Another rumour going around is this guy, Serhou Guirassy. Now he's come out and supposedly said he wants to now be in the Premier League. Now then, we could do with another striker in this window. Yes, he'll be off to the AFCON, but because Guinea have got Senegal and Cameroon in that group, as well as Gambia, who Minty plays for, the chances of Guinea going far in the tournament, they'll probably go out in the group stage, in all honesty. So he could only be missing for a couple of weeks. So he'd probably be back within a fortnight. The clause in his contract, well, the supposed clause in his contract is £15.2 million. So that is a bargain. If the club go and do that and buy him, then I see that's great business, because look, it's low risk. He's done so well in the Bundesliga. He's not far behind Harry Kane in the scoring charts. He started 12 out of 14. He's got 17 goals and 1 assist. His scoring frequency is every 62 minutes. You know, the guy's just a goal machine, isn't he, really? You know, his game the other day when they played Augsburg, he played the whole 90. He got 1 goal. He had 2 shots on target, 1 off target, 1 dribble attempt successful out of 2, 43 touches of the ball. Accurate pass rate was 76%. That was 25 out of 33 were accurate. His 1 long ball was accurate. He created 1 big chance as well. He won 3 out of 7 aerial duels and 3 out of 6 ground duels as well. Lost possession 10 times. But look, all in all, the guy isn't a bad player. And do you know what? I would say yes. I think we need to nip in there as quickly as we can and get him. Definitely. I would say yes to taking Serai Guirassy. Definitely. Or Guirassy, however you want to pronounce his name. So yeah, that's another one on the list that I would bring in as a striker, and absolutely brilliant that would be. And a 15 million could end up being an absolute bargain. You know, we've had some bargains before coming in from Germany. You know, remember Papi Cisse? He wasn't a bad player, was he? So you know, another one that could just. Now we spoke about this guy as well, Goncalo Inacio. And apparently Newcastle United are apparently doing the maths on whether we can go in and get him straight out with his release clause, and if they've got the money to do it, down to the FFP restrictions. Not saying that if we've got the money, because we know we have got the money, but we just got to be careful with the FFP. So they're doing the maths to see that if they can go in and buy this player outright with a release clause, that looks like what they want to do. As I've said, this guy is very versatile. He can play right back, centre back, and left back. So you've got versatility right across the back line. 23-year-old Portuguese, absolutely. Grab him. Cher's not getting any younger. You know, the Sell's out of contract at the end of the season. He's not getting any younger, even if he did stay on. This guy is quality, and I would say yes, definitely straight away. Go and get him. If we can do it, go and get him. Definitely. So, but yeah, other than that, there's not a lot of news going around. Apart from, you know, we know that we play Liverpool on Monday, and yes, it's not going to be an easy game, by the way. And we know it's not going to be an easy game against Liverpool. It's a shame this man hasn't gone to the AFCON already, and that's Mo Salah, because we could have really done with him not being there. But again, it is what it is, and we just got to deal with him on Monday and hope we can keep him quiet, or quiet-ish. Anyway. But yeah, other than that, there isn't a great more deal I can actually tell you at this moment in time. But, you know, do keep an eye out on things, because you never know, things can change during the day. And look, we do definitely need some signings in the window. You know, the defensive midfielder, which will look like we're close to doing. A goalkeeper, no brainer, go and get De Gea, free. You know, as I've said with the De Gea thing, yes, he might be expensive in wages, but then if it costs you 6 million, it's not bad for a keeper of his quality. Because you're not paying a transfer fee, just paying the wages. We need a right winger and we need a striker. If we can get Garussi, go and get Garussi. It's £15.2 million absolute steal that is, and get a right winger in who can not only assist but also score goals as well. But remember, guys, the future's and girls, the future's bright. The future's definitely black and white. And until then, take care, whatever you're doing. If anything breaks or breaking news or whatever, then I'll probably put something out there during the day. But if not, enjoy your day, whatever you're doing, and away the lads.